Hey, I'm back. Happy Mother's Day. I'm not doing so well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not feeling myself. I slowly feel myself letting go. It is May 8th, 11:51 a.m. I was supposed to finish the other video, but I was too emotional all day for real. Just to get back in front of a camera to record anything. And two, I also am not ready to record anything in front of my daughter, so I gotta wait till she sleeps to do anything. I guess like these beginner videos, I'm just gonna start off a little about telling y'all more about myself, like where I come from and how I got to where I'm at right now. I ain't about to give y'all my whole life in detail. Well, I'm gonna give y'all my whole life. Well, I'm not gonna give y'all my personal information, like all the way down to the T. But I am gonna tell y'all everything. So, my name is Sharell. I am 28 years old. Birthday is February 15th. I am a mother of an 8-year-old. I am the second child of my mother's and the seventh child of my dad, of what I know of, the seventh. I have four brothers, two stepbrothers. My stepbrothers are Malik and Tahir. R.I.P. Malik, he passed away. Tahir is my other stepbrother. I was raised by their dad, which is my youngest sister on my mom's side, dad. Then my brothers on my mom's side is my older brother, Jamar. Then you got my older brothers. All my brothers on my dad's side is older than me. All my biological brothers are older than me. I don't have no biological little brothers. You got Pootie, Bob, and Led. R.I.P. Khalid. He passed away too. He passed away when I was 14. That was the first sibling I ever had pass away. It's actually how I met all the rest of my siblings. Majority of them, because I grew up with some of them. I don't want to sound too rude when I'm saying this and sound ignorant. I'm trying to be as serious as I can. Not that I give a fuck, but just trying to be professional with it a little bit. I don't like calling her mom. She's not a mom to me. But the lady that gave me birth, we don't like each other. I honestly could tell you why I don't like her, but I can't tell you why she don't like me. I could just give you what I put together and assume why she doesn't like me, why she treat me the way she treat me. Then towards not just the rest of her kids, but anybody else kid. I could just start from where I remember, to be honest. And I could start from 8 years old when living in North Philadelphia, on 32nd and Diamond. Of course, me and my siblings is all for us. And for some reason, my mom, well, I don't know. I always my mom looked at me as a stepkid, even though I am her real child. I always felt like my life was the Cinderella movie. Only difference is I'm not a stepkid, I'm an actual kid. I just feel like my mom, everybody try to tell me to look at it as, oh, you the first daughter. She trying to, teach you something. She being hard on you because she wants you, you the next one up, or something happened to her. Blah, 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 blah. I don't believe that's the case. So I always just had to do everything, clean up, cook food. I had to help my older sibling with his homework and help my younger sibling with her homework. I didn't never have no help of my motherfucking own. Nobody to give a fuck if I needed help because she's real smart. So, over the time, as a kid, you wish, you want to be stuff when you get older. That lady shot down my dreams so many times. I want to be a singer. You can't sing. I want to be a dancer. Sit your stupid ass down. My life with my dreams has been crushed as a kid since day one. I ain't even noticed it until I got older. When everybody started telling me stuff about my mom, the lady that had me. So at the age of 8, uh, my stepdad always had a gun. He only time he left it out was when we went to sleep because somebody tried to do something. He could get to it. You know what I'm saying? He left it in the living room where how dark my apartment was. You wasn't gonna be able to see that gun. Only way you gonna know that gun was right there is if you know it was right there. You know what I'm saying? So I knew it was right there because it's my house. So one day, everybody was asleep. I was sick and tired of it. I done tried to cut myself. That didn't work. Like, so I decided to pick the gun up. And I decided to pick the gun to my head. I just honestly wanted to end it all because I didn't understand how I was such this big kid out of nowhere. Like out of nowhere. I don't know how I went from oh Sharell, you was such a good kid to but I'm always getting beat up and hit, busted lips, busted nose, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to end this shit. Like I wanted it to be over. I ain't wanna deal with this shit no more. I wanted to say fuck it. But at the same time, at the age of 8, I was scared because I didn't know what I was doing. I just know you supposed to pull the trigger. So instead of me pulling the trigger, I put the gun down. And I went back and I wrote it in my diary. My mom went and read my diary. She went and told the people in school. They put me in a program called SBBH. It's School-Based Behavior Health. That's what it's called. It's a program for mental health kids. Yes. I am considered a mental health patient. Have I ever been 302? No, because my mom didn't give a fuck enough to save me to 302 me. She just didn't care. She would rather me probably kill, not probably, she would rather me kill myself. And How did I know that? Because it been said to me multiple times. Like, without the exact words, kill yourself, but it been said to me. Um, from there on out, no real dad. He come home. He got locked up when I was 3, and he ain't been around. He come around. First thing he do is put his hands on me. So not only do I already not like my mom, but the man I've been waiting to see all my fucking life, the man that I talked to on the phone, the man I never met, and the first thing he do is put his hands on me. So from that day, I already knew all that daddy's girl shit that I watched my sisters and them do. I wasn't gonna get it. I just didn't know why. And of course, I found out why later on in life when I got older. But back to this younger life of mine. So, dad come out of jail. I'm just this badass kid. I get in trouble at school for fighting. I get in trouble from the teacher. But when I go home, my mom praised me. Oh, you whipped that girl ass, da da da. But I'm also on punishment at the same time for fighting in school I better have whipped that bitch ass. That's my mom, the lady that gave birth to me. So, not only that, I had a best friend that all my cousins didn't like. They felt like she was just a bad example for me, a bad role model. I never even told this girl to this day that my family didn't like her. Even my mom. They did not want me around her. That was my first real best friend. This girl. So proud of her. I tell her that as much as I can on her posts when I feel like it's the appropriate time. This girl is same age as me, no kids, college, business owner, real estate. The girl go to Dubai whenever the fuck she want to. She's a teacher. She's not homeless. She's not depressed. She got family and friends. Some that I could have had, but they took it away. Anywho, so over the time our friendship fell out, me and that girl that even fought and still been friends. That was a real best friend. But over the time we just got older, stopped hanging around each other. High school coming, you know what I mean? Not even that. They stopped me from being with her so bad that they switched me to school down southwest, so I wouldn't go to school in North Philly no more. So I only see my best friend at the school hours barely because they really don't even want me to be with her no more. Not just that, y'all. We live in the same apartment building. I live in apartment A. She live in C. There's only 3 apartments in the building, A, B, and C. So, I just was irritated and angry. And then on top of that, my mom let my cousin move in with all her kids. Not that was a problem because I love them kids to this day. They my fucking road dogs. I couldn't take it no more. So I moved out, moved in with my little sister dad. And next thing you know, they was right behind me. To run my life even more. It was worse because when she came, she tried to send me away. She had paperwork. She was done with me. She didn't want me no more. Honestly, y'all, I don't know what I did to this lady for her to hate me as much as she do. But She wanted to send me away. My stepdad wasn't having this shit. So my dad came home again from jail. Oh, because he got locked back up. He came home again, and this time he found out where I lived at. So I moved. I moved, and I moved somewhere where he couldn't find me. I'm not gonna say her name, but I moved with somebody that was close to my mom and her daughter. Living there was crazy. It wasn't as crazy. It wasn't terrible. It was like having another little sister all over again. It was annoying a little bit. Um, but I love that little girl to death to this day. And I don't have no problem with her fucking mom because I ain't got nothing to do with them grown ass women beef. But after that, we moved to Southwest, you know, on Bush Street. Everything was good. Except for my mom boyfriends. Every time you turn around, it was a different. That's one thing. Throughout this story, y'all, I might have skipped a lot. My mom didn't beat me the fuck up, bust my lip for coming in the house from school late. My sister didn't get a beating. Only I did. Um, my mom did have multiple different boyfriends. I didn't stab one of her boyfriends for beating her up. Like, it's been so much. Like, I try to, like I said, I try to not to sound so bad in between. But that's my life. I was an abused ass fucking kid and watched niggas abuse my mom, and I feel like sometimes my mom took that shit out on me. I have my reasons why. I'm going to get there, but we moved to Southwest, and it just got worse. As I got older, it got worse. Like at this point, my mom doing dumb shit with her money, giving it to niggas. We wasn't even in Southwest for a whole 2 years before we got evicted because she wanted to be lovey dovey. No, we was there for 2 years and evicted. 2 years, no longer. She want to be lovey dovey, and niggas giving her money. Then she want to be talking to young bulls, taking them serious. I mean, young bulls. I mean, like me and my mom boyfriend was the same age, like, and she allowed it. She allowed it because she thinks she my age. She want to be my friend. She allowed it. And yes, my mom let me go to the bar at 16 with grown women. My mom let me do all types of shit that she wouldn't let my little sister do, which showed me that she didn't care about me because at 16, my daughter not doing half of the shit I did. Half of the shit I did, my daughter is not allowed to do. I don't understand why my mom allowed me to do this shit, but she did. She ain't allowed my little sisters to do none of that stuff when they got to the age I was at. But I was doing grown woman shit. I had a job at 15. I had no choice but to get a job to help her pay bills. Yes, my grown ass brother was there, and no, he did not have to get a job. But hey, um, I didn't fault my mom over her boyfriend. She didn't try to give me 302 for her boyfriend, and then begged me to come back like 3 months later. Shower me, money, tattoo party, prom stuff. Shower me, begged me to come back home. Why? Cause she don't have a job, and I do. I'm helping her pay the bills. So eventually, I go back home, and eventually, she left us. All of us just left. After we got evicted, she just left. And the sad part is, y'all, yeah, I did go to my aunt's house when she tried to throw it to me. But do you think them people let me come back after that one time? I can't go to no family member house. I was in the 12th grade. All my siblings was with their dad's side of their family. Me, I was hopping from friend house to friend house. Just so happened the end of my 12th grade year, I couldn't stay at my grandma's house. My great grandma, excuse me. with no help, selling, giving money to my sisters, taking care of my older brother. No help from her. She just living her happy life in Harrisburg with some man. I get pregnant, and she tried to tell me about myself. And I had to think to myself that this lady told me I was done for getting pregnant with my baby because how old I was. I was 19 when I got pregnant. I was 19 when I had my daughter. At the age of 19, my mom had two kids and still didn't finish high school. She didn't finish high school till damn near she was pregnant with her third child, 21, 22. And got the nerve to talk about me. My mom been on Section 8, PHA. She lost all that stuff. When you grow up with people and see all the help they got from each other, the government help, all that shit, you think that shit easy. It's not. I've been waiting for Section 8. I'm waiting for PHA. Still didn't get none of that shit. I'm literally by myself. I got pregnant by somebody who asked me to get pregnant and don't want to help take care of a kid. I don't really talk to my siblings on my dad's side. My mom then turned her kids against me. My family don't like me because instead of them actually paying attention to what was going on in my life, they based their relationship with me from my mom, the abuser. It took so much of me to be around these people. I then went to school twice. Couldn't finish it because I couldn't trust people with my kid. People tried to take my kid away from me. My mom. While I was in school, my mom tried to take my daughter from me. I had to carry her back. Got kicked out of school. Tried to do school again. This time going through with my baby father. Every time I turn around, he take me to court. Then people complain about babysitting my daughter. Then as you work and go to school, you gotta pick one. I can't work. See that right there? You can't work and go to school because you got a daughter to take care of. Shows. I try my best as a fucking mom with no support. Cause how the fuck I go to school that many times and I ain't finished with the so-called family I got that love me and support me. Duh. I tried to finish school so many times. It just didn't work out. I didn't have multiple jobs. Don't get me wrong, I didn't try to rely on a nigga before. That shit don't work neither. Like, I just keep running back to the same people that just keep throwing me and my daughter out. And then when I be like, I'm going to the shelter, I get yelled at. And people try to take my kid. So I just go stay at people's house when nobody want to take my kid. Only person that cared about me was my great grandmama. She going. She going. The only person I know that would never treat me wrong. Where my daughter is going. She going. She is going off this fucking earth. And once she left, bro. And these fake ass family of mine act like they want to be in my life. Ask me to come move in this dumbass house that I'm in right now. And I did. And I did. I could have stayed where I was at. Well, I kicked out this house so many times with my daughter to the point that when everybody left, my mom here, she begged me to come back. She begged me to come back. And I came back like a dumbass, always running to her rescue, but when I need her rescue, it's not there. Just for them to play me all over again. To buy a house behind my back. To leave me and my daughter here, lie to me about it. To cut the electric off in the winter time when it's cold as shit. To tell the landlord that nobody live here so they can put me and my daughter the fuck outside on the street. To to go and make a plan with my dad. Oh yeah, the dad that never been there. To have him get my daughter to make it seem like he was helping me. And the whole time, y'all was planning on taking my daughter to the point. Y'all called DHS on me and told them I was an alcoholic, a drug addict. I was mentally unstable, and I tried to harm my child. For them to come here to see that everything is okay. To find out that I smoke weed for my anxiety and depression because I tried to kill myself because my mom. And that's just family. I don't even, I ain't even get to every family member. That's just a skim through because I didn't get put out of people's houses for no fucking reason. I got put out of a cousin house for something my dad did. For something my dad did. I got put out of a house for something my dad did. I don't even fuck with that man. I got put out of a house for something my dad did. Everybody always base their relationship off of my parents with me. Either they don't like them or they go off of what my parents say. Like, and at this point, I don't got nobody. 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 I have exactly like $500 in my name. I had to quit one of my jobs because sexual harassment and the managers ain't do nothing about it. Another job, I still work there. They won't put me on the schedule. How many times I call, but still putting up they hire and they got all this stuff and they need people. And to this, I got an email right now saying that I work there, but I'm not active and I get no benefits. I have an email right now that says this. The third job, I don't even want to talk about it. Sitting here trying to think. It's not about a pride thing. It's about a me thing. And I know I can do it. My phone bill is 130, 140. Electric bill 525. I got like $700 probably. That is all my money, right? So my Wi-Fi bill coming up also, and my camera bill that's like $30 too. So like, where am I getting this money from? I don't have nobody. I'm squatting in the house. At this point, I'm really going to have to find somebody to legally turn my electric on because I'm poor, homeless. Everybody come here like you good, you got a house. No, I don't. No, I don't. Because when they finally finish the paperwork and actually find out I'm here and get an eviction notice with my name, And who knows how long that's gonna take. Fast, slow. Where am I gonna go? But to the shelter. Then I have all this stuff. I gotta sell my shit just so me and my daughter can live out. This is crazy. Never in my life have I ever imagined me going through this. And before y'all start be like, wait. How did you figure out that your mom don't like you versus all the other kids? This is how I know my mom don't like me. My mom got 4 kids. My brother, he be 32. I'm 28. She be 26, 3 years apart. So I'm 28. She be 25. And the youngest would be, or she is already, I don't know, November, April 21st. Yeah, that's her birthday. She is 22, 21, or something like that. She been in a relationship with my brother dad. She been in a relationship with my little sister dad. And she been in a relationship with my younger sister dad. My dad, see that, was a one night stand. Not only was he a one night stand, it was her friend's boyfriend. Not only was it her friend's boyfriend, my mom didn't so called know who my dad was. Not only did that, I found out my mom was supposed to give me up the day she had me. I found out that my aunt wanted to adopt me and she didn't give me to her. When I learned, when, when I learned that my mom don't have a baby picture of me, and her excuse is everybody had pictures of you. I don't know what happened. There's not one person on this planet that I know that has a baby picture of me. Like, and I don't mean like a baby, like 6 months. I mean like infant, like newborn. I don't know what I look like. I know what mom look like, my sister look like, my brother look like, my other sister look like. We got my daughter, his 2 kids. Sharell, if you put all the baby pictures in there, you're gonna see newborn baby pictures fresh out the hospital. And you see my big fat ass sitting up at 6 months because nobody got the baby picture of me. From that day, I also know that wasn't it. Over the time, and this is not just this year, this is over the couple years. Last past 2 years to be exact, 2.5. Oh, your mom used to go when you was walking down the street, used to call you all types of bitches, and we used to curse her out and tell her if your dad was here, she wouldn't do that, and she would tell us to mind our business because we not your fucking dad. There's been a time where I got this shit beat out of me because I didn't make it to the bathroom in time at the age of 5 and I peed on myself. Um, it's been a time my mom dragged me by the ponytail at that age too and tried to throw me down the basement steps. Like, I'm not understanding how none of y'all seen any of this stuff and waited. Well, y'all act like y'all never seen none of this stuff until I got older. Like, why did y'all wait till I got older to tell me this stuff? Like, why don't y'all think maybe that she beat me to fucked up? Maybe I'm fucked up because she beat me so much. Did y'all not think of that? Oh, you disrespectful to your mom. Look at the shit y'all told me she did when I was younger. I don't even remember none of that shit. Y'all told me that it still can't pop up in my, like a memory can't flash. You know how sometimes somebody tell you a memory you have a flashback? I still can't flash back. So this is stuff y'all telling me. I'm going off of what y'all saw. I told y'all what I know and I'm going off what I saw. And what y'all told me. So y'all seen that she was this abusive ass mom and a terrible mother and y'all still let her be around. Y'all still None of y'all called DHS. Why y'all ain't called DHS on her? Why nobody got me taken away from this lady? Why? Why? Why didn't nobody do it? Why didn't nobody do it? This lady didn't try to get me away so many times. Nobody thought, let's just take Sharell from her. She don't fucking want her. I didn't got hit by a car. Everything lost memory. I wish my memory didn't come back and I didn't know who that bitch was to this day. To this day. My mom said come straight home from school. Yes, all kids are hard headed. My sister, we only lived down the street from the school. She could have went home. She walked home by herself plenty of times. I promise you. My mom, boyfriend, friends was out there. Nothing was going to happen. She walked home by herself plenty of times. When I had detention, she had to go home by herself. So why is it that this day when I decided to not listen and she decided to not listen too, and I told her to go home, I get a busted lip and beat the fuck up. And because she cried, she lucky. You know, at all them times that we got in trouble and I cried, crying ain't do shit for me. I still got my ass whooped. And then when I stopped crying because I was so used to it, I got beat even more for not crying. How you get beat for not crying? Oh, I didn't hit you hard enough, so I'm gonna hit you harder. And everybody, oh, your mom, she always made sure you had clothes on your body and a roof over your head. Cause that's something she had to do. Nobody told her to keep me. She could have swallowed me. She could have aborted me. And when she was deciding to give me up, she could have gave me up. I didn't ask to stay with her. How many times did I run away from home? And y'all kept sending me back to the bitch. And these is family members I'm running to. They send me, they call her, you know Sharell here. Why are you telling her I don't want to be there? It's a reason. Nobody in my family pay attention. It makes no sense that I tell my mom I want to kill myself, I'm about to kill myself, and she'll tell me that's on me. That's on you. You take it like that's on you. This girl going to closet trying to kill herself. Oh my God, my baby. Me? That's on me. They didn't see the cuts all over my arm. They still don't give a fuck. Nobody cared. Nobody got me 302. Nobody did shit. Nobody did nothing. Nothing. You know what they do? Oh, you got a daughter. Okay. All because I'm hurting myself don't mean I don't love and don't care about my daughter. I don't ever plan on taking my life to hurt my daughter. I'm just tired. I'm tired of people coming in my life, saying they're going to help. They not. And all that you can do it by yourself. No, the fuck you can't. Because at the end of the day, you still got to depend. If I move and somewhere else, I put my daughter in daycare. That means I'm dependent on somebody. I don't know these fucking people. Y'all know what happened to kids in daycares. At this point, public schools not even safe because people going to schools with guns. Kids is bringing bullets to guns. Kids is bringing bullets to schools. Like, and then what mother turns around and do this? Now everybody, oh, on the hate Margaret band. Don't hate her now. Don't dislike her now. Y'all had 27 years to dislike her for all the shit she done that I came to y'all to and y'all cursed me out for her. And then all of a sudden, y'all want to play act like y'all on my side. I had a cousin told me, don't give your daughter to your dad. I should have listened. But this one made me mad. Don't give your daughter to your dad because he going to try to take her from you. Of course I didn't believe it because in my head, my dad want to fix our bond that we didn't have and he feel bad for what my mom did. Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell you. I shouldn't have told you. I should have just kept my mouth closed. Why the fuck when you tell me that somebody trying to take my fucking kid? This is the family I got. This is who I'm supposed to look out to for help or reach for help because I'm not supposed to go to strangers to tell strangers my business and ask strangers for help because I gotta go to my family. But this is what my family do. They come together as a whole and do shit behind my back. It was then slip up. Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell you. No, yeah. What the fuck you mean? Like at this point, I feel like you were part of it. If you wasn't supposed to tell me, that means you were part of it. That mean you're against me too. So now I gotta play fake like I would fuck with all y'all to get by. Why do I gotta do that with my family? Why is it that my mom and my sister got a house and wouldn't tell me where they lived at while my daughter was in their hands, not custody, but in their hands. My daughter lived with them. They brought her back to Philly for me when they moved back. Why is it that I can't know where my daughter laid her head at? And I've been told, oh, if Sharell moving, I'm moving out. But then you asked me to move in and live with me, and then you tried to kill yourself and moved out. I had to ask my sister, and I got messages to prove it. What the fuck have I done to you that you don't like me? She had said I done a lot. And I asked her, what was a lot? All the time you got mad over a game. Don't talk to me about no grown up shit. What started from the beginning for you not to like me? I ain't get no answer. I said, this little girl done pulled up to my grandma's house with her friends with a gun to come shoot me. This my sister. Everybody sweep it under the rug. She gotta be the big person. You know, every time I swept under the rug to be the bigger sister. She played in my face, right on my mom. You can stay there, but telling the landlord that I don't live there. But in my text messages, I can stay here as long as I can. Not like I didn't have a job. I had money. I just told you how many jobs I had. Time only at one, I was making $1,200 a week, and they played in my face. What? What? So now I'm sitting here squatting in the house. They want me out. I don't want to be here. It's so negative energy. It's toxic in this house. I can't even think positive in this house. Anytime I do, something negative come. And it don't be little negative stuff. It be something big, something strikeable to fuck everything up. I didn't I didn't do this for no sympathy. I didn't do this because I need y'all help. I did this because this is my way to get over it. This is my open diary. All that going to see a therapist. I did psychiatry and all that stuff. I did all that. I did see a psychiatrist already. I did that. And you know what? The problem wasn't me, it was my mom. She won't get help. So by my mom fucking me up and me not having any family type of love, a sibling, mom, brother, sister, cousin, I don't have that love in my life. I have to literally build from the ground up. And right now, just me and my daughter. I don't even have a spouse. It's just me and my daughter. I can't. I'm scared to lean on anybody. I'm scared to the sibling that do really want to. I'm scared to go down there and live in that girl house. I never lived with her. I don't know how I was gonna be with her. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if she can take me. We sisters. We 2 months apart. Like exactly 2 months. She's born, and 2 months later I was born. I'm scared to. I don't. I don't know what to do. And shit like this make me want to take my fucking life because I feel like God has led me to my where I'm supposed to stop at. I feel like I'm done. I feel like I did everything in life I was supposed to do. And maybe somebody is supposed to take Tamaya. Maybe somebody is supposed to adopt my daughter. Maybe somebody is supposed to take her from me. Maybe that's why I can't have another kid. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why God making me go through this shit I'm going through. Everybody, people go through stuff and come out about an outcome. I just feel like my better outcome is dead. It's not here. My outcome is gone. It's peace. It's not. It's not here. And I'm trying for my daughter, and I can't keep using that excuse because once my daughter grow up, she's gonna have her own life, and I'm still gonna be by myself. It's still gonna be me. She's not gonna be under me all day. She don't even like being home now. Why am I doing this on Mother's Day? Because this supposed to be a happy day where you celebrate moms, and I just don't think positive about moms at all. Every woman don't deserve a happy Mother's Day. I was about to send this to my cousin to get edited, but I feel like these videos need to go up there raw so y'all can know my real emotion. I understand how deep it is, how real it is, how this ain't fake, how it's not for attention, how it's not make believe. I like, I want to give y'all everything, but I also don't want to give y'all everything. Like, certain stuff, I don't even know if I'm going to be comfortable with even talking about unless it been next to me. Probably. Like, I don't, I just like certain stuff I don't even want to think about to even talk about on here because I felt stupid in certain situations. I felt like certain situations I probably could have got out of. But I know I can't blame myself because a lot of stuff I didn't know was going to happen. Sometimes you be in the wrong place at the wrong time and shit happens. So, like, I don't know. Try not to be too silent in the video. Try not to be too emotional. But I feel like I got to be because if I don't get it out, I'm going to be stuck with this forever on my heart. And like I said, it's not a cry for help. I'm not looking for anybody's sympathy. Like, I just want people to hear my story and understand why I post what I post and why I go through what I go through, why I think what I think, why I do what I do. Because you don't know what people are going through until you actually with them. Like, I've been raped. Do I think family members rape me? Yes. Did I say something to a family member about it? Mm-hmm. Did they do anything about it? No. Do I still be around them family members? Yeah. Why? Because if I told one of the oldest men in the family or the older cousins that can say something or fix something about it, or can even bring us together to even talk about it, and he didn't do nothing, why should I give a fuck? I just know that my daughter is not allowed to be left alone with them. Mm. I don't leave my daughter alone with them no more. You want to know the sad part is these is actually the memories that I forgot that when you talk about pop back up, this is those memories. And how I remember those memories. This, I tried to do this 2 years ago. But instead of recording, I was writing it. And as I was writing memories, I started having flashes. I could take it farther back. I don't know how it popped in my head, but I did ask a family member before. Have a family member ever touched me? And that person looked me in my face and told me that's a conversation I need to have with my mom. I don't have a mom. She's not going to tell me shit. Did I honestly think then? Hell yeah. When I started writing, hell yeah. That's why I went to my cousin that I thought was going to do something about it because we all related. Nothing happened. Am I going to say their names? Nope. I'm not. My mom going to tell me when I got raped in 2017, 18. Why didn't I tell her? If I told you many times that I wanted to kill myself and you told me that's on me, why would I tell you somebody raped me? This is how bad that telling my mom something really don't matter when it comes to me. I almost died. And if I didn't take myself to the hospital and I did, I would have been dead. I would have probably woke up the next morning. Or probably even made it through that day. And when my cousins called and told her, she told them she was going to come to the hospital and see me. She didn't come. She didn't come. She didn't even call. She called my baby father mom instead of calling me. Oh, she probably not going to answer. It don't matter. You didn't even try to call me. Let alone you didn't even come see me. Only thing I could honestly say is that she was there to see my daughter get born. And that's because she wanted her. I was supposed to be a boy and I had a girl. My mom wanted her. My mom wanted that baby. She came out light skinned like her other kids, like her other daughters. That's another thing. She's a colorist. The shit that how she treated me, my sister didn't get that treatment. She was allowed to do a whole lot of stuff. Like, maybe not go to the bar, but like the way she dressed, I wasn't allowed to dress like that. I had to get a job and pay bills. When she got a job, she get to keep her money. I still was living there, had to pay bills. Like, it just was like, you didn't do this. You pay for proms. My senior prom, y'all, because I was felon taking care of her kids. I was told 2 weeks before prom I could go. I didn't have a dress. I didn't have no money. I didn't have a date. I didn't have a way there. Just so happened my aunt got mad because she wanted to get my dress made. That time I had a big body. They had to give me a cheap $100 dress, cheap $40 shoes. I had the hair salon. I couldn't even pay for my hair. I was $10 short from paying for my hair. None of my parents was there to give me money. It was no decorations. But my mom pulled up and tried to help like she was there for me the whole 12th grade. Class dues, nothing, no help. That alone. My uncle come from Atlanta, and there everybody looking around after we finished taking pictures. Sure, how you getting a prom? I don't know. Cause y'all didn't give a fuck. Nobody cared. If my uncle did not come from Atlanta in his rental, I wouldn't have no way to get to prom. How I left prom, they didn't even come get me. I had to get a ride with a friend to get dropped off, to change my clothes, to get back up to go out. Graduation, my class dues, I had to ask different family members, piece $10 here, $20 here, $200. Why? Cause by me failing school, my job cut my hours so I can go back to school and finish school. Cause that's who cared. My job cared, but they didn't understand it. I was taking care of my fucking self. So by me not having a fucking job, I couldn't even almost graduate high school. While all my family members just watching, no help. And this bitch had the nerve to pop at my graduation and say we did it. I did everything by myself. My mom ain't come to none of my sports games and none of that stuff. I played sports. I had shows. My mom ain't come to nothing. One time my mom came to the school as if I was in a fight. In the wake my mom make it seem, I was always fighting, y'all. I swear to God, I could count on both hands and it's less than 10 how many times I fought all my life. You would think I was outside fighting every day or in school every day fighting. The way my mom make it seem. You know what's crazy though? Every time they go through something, they call my phone and come fight. I'm always number one. And it's fucked up. Everybody just uses me because I'm a caring ass person. Only person I feel like don't use me is my child. She can't use me. I'm her mom. There's so much more to talk about. There's so much more to talk about. It's just so depressing to even just keep talking about this. So I'm gonna stop the video and get myself together. This is not working out. It's like the deeper I get, the more emotional I get because I know I had to break it down of why everything is the way it is. Like, this is really, that's really my life, y'all. This is really part of my life. You still got my friendship life, my love life. You still got my music career life. It's just so much more. So much more. But I'm gonna get back with y'all. And I'm gonna finish it off.